Hi, I'm Grace Dawes. I'm the editor of Movement, part of the Move team, and I'm here at Move 2024 today. I'm joined by Patrick Dunne. He's the Director of Group Property Procurement and EV Ventures at Sainsbury's. Thank you so much for joining me today, Patrick.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Great. And how has your Move experience been so far for you today? It's day one, still early, but how's it been?
No, it's been fantastic. I was on stage early talking about EV confidence, but just the setup, the companies that's here from startups to multinational companies, it's just been very impressive in the way it's laid out, and some amazing theatres to hear some of the best things that's happening in the mobility world. So fantastic.
Amazing. Well, I'm glad to hear it. So firstly, I just wanted to ask you, can you tell me a bit about your role, explain what you do at Sainsbury's? Everyone knows Sainsbury's, but I don't think everyone knows how it fits into the mobility ecosystem. So can you just explain a bit about that for me, please?
Yeah, well, I'm the Group Property, Procurement and EV Ventures Director. Of course, EV Ventures, we've now set up our own charging company called Smart Charge, which is going to be the most available, fast, reliable, ultra-rapid, so more to come on that. But we also have a large fleet, and so I'm the Procurement Director. So we have to commit to net zero by 2035, and so we have to decarbonize. So there's a lot of great ideas here today about fleets, about batteries, about infrastructure that helps us shape our future strategy within Sainsbury's.
Amazing. And I know, just to mention, you mentioned the net zero goal. Do you think you'll reach that by 2035? Do you think Sainsbury's fleet will reach that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We have to. We all have to. But by 2035, in our own operations, we'll be net zero. In the last 3 to 4 years, we've reduced 50% our carbon footprint. And it's not just our fleet, it's our stores. We're making sure that the latest technology in our stores, new refrigeration, is carbon friendly. And then we'll move towards our heavy goods vehicle fleet and then our grocery online fleet, as well as our Argos. We own the Argos business as well. So quite a lot to do, but yeah, we're confident we'll get there.
Amazing. I love the confidence. And so, as we just discussed, you had your keynote panel this morning on driving EV adoption. And I wanted to ask you, what sort of points did you make in that discussion, and what were your main takeaways from that discussion as well?
Well, the EV globally is the future. We all know that. But there's sometimes a lack of confidence in different countries, and particularly in the UK, I would class it as range anxiety. The ability for someone to convert to an EV vehicle, A, there's many vehicles to now choose from, which is great, but B, have they got the infrastructure either at home or in the public network to be able to charge with confidence? So with Smart Charge, we now have 50 locations, over 400 charging bays and growing every week. And we will be basically trying to take range anxiety out of people's lives so that we make it simple, it'll be reliable, and of course really accessible as well. So if you're coming to do a shop, you'll come and shop at the best supermarket in the UK called Sainsbury's, and you can charge your car when you're there. What better way to charge than when you're doing your shopping? Good use of your time.
Yeah, I know there's also chat about, not many people want to sit at petrol stations for an hour whilst they charge their car. And I think it's not about destination charging, but more I guess destination charging is what you do. But I think charging on the way is what people don't really have the confidence in. I think that is kind of the main factor as to why people don't want to necessarily uptake EVs. What do you think is another barrier to people driving or having EVs?
I think there's lots of different challenges. Some people live in locations where they don't have a driveway, and so they're 100% relying on public charging. But as I say, when you've got 600 supermarkets like we have right across the country, you'll have the ability to travel the country and be able to go to a Sainsbury's and a Smart Charge station to be able to charge your car. But I think it's having the confidence, because once you've driven an EV, wow, it's simple. They're really good now. The automotive companies have really got their act together, and there's over 80 EV vehicles you can choose from in the UK now. And of course, they're becoming more affordable. And as they become more affordable, people will convert because it's a great driving experience as well.
Yeah, you're right. I think definitely, EVs are notably a lot more expensive than regular ICE vehicles. So I think that is also another big barrier. Infrastructure, like we've mentioned as well. But coming here today, why is Move so important for you to come today? Why did you say yes, taking part in our keynote panel? Why is Move important to the mobility ecosystem as a whole as well? What can you say about that?
Well, I think the end game of EV, we all know the world will be an electric vehicle, a zero emissions industry going forward. But I think in an event like this, you get so many diverse points of view. You get to learn lots of new things technologically, what's coming in the next 5 to 15 years, never mind what's happening today. And so for a company like us who's very strategic, we get to talk to people, we get to learn, even get new suppliers where we go to their stall, we meet them, we think of it, there's a great idea there, and then we'll follow up afterwards. So lots of different reasons to come, but I think this is the premium event in the UK calendar, at least, if not, there's other countries as well that we like to support. So well done, team move.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. And thank you so much for taking the time to chat to me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time at Move. We've still got day 2 all tomorrow as well. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your time, Patrick, and thank you.
Thanks a lot.